Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a nail tutorial on how I got these nails using polygel, acrylic tips, and any cosmetic or craft glitter you have in your collection will work for these nails. So the first thing I'm going to do is prep my nails, and I bought this e-file on Amazon. I'll have it linked down below. I actually bought it like 3 months ago when quarantine started because I needed to do my nails as everyone did. The only bit that doesn't belong in this is the one that I just took out, and I actually really like that bit. I'll have it linked down below too. I use it later on in the video, but the rest of the bits come with this this e-file, and I'm taking the cuticle bit first and just filing my cuticles. As you can see, I did 3 of my nails off camera because I just wanted to test it out and make sure that I was doing it right. This is my first time attempting this method with the acrylic tips and the glitter. I did try to do polygel the normal way, or the way you're supposed to, with the dual forms, and I also tried with paper forms, and they just weren't working out for me. So I ordered some acrylic tips off of Amazon as well. I'll have them linked down below because you're gonna see that I'm gonna use them, and they're clear and they're really good, and the glue that I use is really good, so it's really easy to do. Trust me, I am not a nail professional, as you can see, and I was able to make them look like pretty professional nails. The thing about polygel is that it's super sticky, so you have to be very careful to get everything like perfect, so that there's no bumps or air bubbles, which the glitter actually helps with this, because using just a clear polygel is just very difficult to get everything super smooth, and it's just really hard to form an actual nail out of polygel. Plus the acrylic tip just adds an extra level of, you know, thickness, I guess, so it's just makes it more stable. I have attempted normal polygel nails with clear, just with dual forms and with paper forms, and it just has not worked out for me at all. It's really difficult to just create a nail out of nothing, out of polygel, and it ended up looking really cloudy instead of clear. So this is why I tried this method. As you can see, I'm using the tip I was talking about now, the bit that I was talking about, just to buff my nails a little bit. And now I'm just filing them to make them all even. It's just easier to put on an acrylic tip when the nails filed as short as possible, just making sure they're all nice and even. Like I said, the issue with polygel is that it gets really cloudy, but I have since found a solution for that. So I'm going to be making another video on how I got my current nail set, which, yeah, is pretty awesome. Now I'm just wiping my nails with alcohol, and I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a dehydrator. I will leave this one linked down below. I can't remember the brand right now. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really important to prep your nails properly. This is the way you would prep your nails for any sort of acrylic or just extension set. And now I'm using the Young Nails Protein Bond. You have to be very careful to get this on the natural nail only, not on your skin, because it can burn. It does burn a little bit, so if you have sensitive skin, maybe this particular one is not for you. I have sensitive skin. It burns a little bit, but I can handle it, and it's not too bad, I guess. But it's very important to prep your nails using all of these steps so that the acrylics stay on and the polygel adheres. Now I am applying a base coat gel on all of my nails and curing it. I got this idea from Femi Beauty. I will have her channel linked down below. She is honestly my inspo for all of this. I cure it for a little bit longer than the recommended time. You still want it to be sticky, but not too sticky, so that the nails like actually adhere. And these are the tips that I got from Amazon, and this is the glue. Again, I'll have them linked down below because I don't know the names off the top of my head. What I've learned about trying to fit in the nail tips is that you would rather go bigger than smaller, because you can always file the sides down before you glue it down, but you can't obviously make a smaller nail bigger. Now I'm just shaping them to my desired shape. These are coffin nails, although they're like slightly square as well, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I'm just filing the sides, and you don't want to do what I'm doing here. I don't know if you can see when I'm filing the sides. You want to make sure the file is really straight, not at an angle, so that you actually file them properly, because some of my nails came out a little bit crooked. Now I'm just taking my e-file and just taking off that little bit that's lifted so that the polygel goes on a little bit smoother. This will help with that situation as well. Now I'm just dusting off the excess powder. You really want your workspace to be really clean because polygel is just so sticky. I am using the Macart Clear Polygel and this cosmetic glitter. I think it's from Body Cosmetics, but I don't remember. It doesn't have a label on it, and I'm pretty sure Body does put like labels on there, so it may not be from them. But I'm just mixing them together, and I showed the slip solution, which, by the way, is probably the reason the polygel is pretty cloudy. I have since then heard to use a base coat gel instead of slip solution. And the set that I have on right now currently as I'm recording this voiceover, I actually used the base coat gel and it did come out a lot less cloudy, like not cloudy at all. But basically I'm just applying them, and instead of like slipping and sliding, I'm patting it down to make it smooth. This method is very imperfect, but like I said, the glitter really helps with making it the illusion of a smooth application. I really don't recommend slip solution, and the particular slip solution that I bought from Amazon is sold by a third party and it literally takes months to get to you, so it's so annoying. I did already order another one before I realized that using a base coat gel actually does the job a little bit better, which is annoying, but it's okay. So again, I'm just patting it and just making sure everything is nice and smooth. My nails didn't come out super smooth, so it's annoying. And I do only do a couple of nails at a time and then cure it, because I don't recommend doing like all 5 at a time, because again, it's super sticky. This particular polygel doesn't slip and slide everywhere, but some do, so you definitely don't want to get in the habit of doing that because it'll just slip right off your nail. I definitely recommend curing it a little bit longer than the recommended time for this particular set. I didn't know that. I had heard from some other people to just cure it for a little bit less than what it says, or the normal amount of time, because when it comes out it does feel a little sticky, but it made all my drill bits sticky, and I have since then learned you can probably cure it for like literally 5 minutes and you should be fine. And make sure it's completely dry and not sticky so your drill bits don't get damaged. But yeah, I'm just filing everything down. If you're a beginner of filing like I am, I definitely recommend not doing too much filing. I just go in with the I forget exactly what bit this is. I'll have it linked down below, but it comes in the kit with the e-file, and it just really smooths everything out. And if you created any bumps or it's not as smooth, it really helps with that. But again, it's still not perfect. My application was not perfect at all. Now I'm just using the cuticle bit to really smooth out the cuticle and make it, you know, nice and I don't know, even, I guess. You really want to make sure you don't get polygel on your skin, which I did so many times, and that really burns when you're curing it, by the way. But that's just me being like, I'm an amateur obviously, and everyone makes mistakes. Something I also forgot to say is you want to make sure your apex is a little bit larger. The apex is the arch of the nail, so it's what makes the nail look, you know, like an actual nail and not like a super flat, like weird looking kind of thing. I'm also really going under the nail because I got some polygel there as well. That's really easy to take out with this cuticle bit as well though. But again, you want to make sure the cuticle part is flatter and then the apex has a nice arch. And now I'm just going in with a base coat. Again, a top coat. I'll have it linked down below. It's the same brand as the base coat that I used, and I cured it for like an eternity because I just wanted to make sure it was really dry. And this makes it all nice and shiny, and as you can see, it's not that cloudy. You can't really tell because again, the glitter hides, first of all, the lack of smoothness and also the cloudiness, which is why I think this method is perfect for beginners. And yeah, take everything I say in this video with a grain of salt. Again, I'm not a professional, but I'm learning and I'm determined to get better each and every time. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.